Hello friends, how are you guys? Hope you guys are well. I'm back among you once again with a new update. Venom 3 confirmed. Everything we know so far. Venom 3 is confirmed to have a release date of July 11, 2024, and will likely tie up loose ends in the Venom trilogy. Tom Hardy will return as Eddie Brock in Venom 3, and so should several other characters, as well as new cast members Juno Temple and Chiwetel Ejiofor. Sony's Spider-Man universe will continue with Venom 3, which has been confirmed to follow up the 2021 sequel Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and the movie's cast and plot details are sure to be consistent with the franchise. The SSU's Venom series follows the anti-hero Marvel Comics character Eddie Brock and the alien symbiote affixed to his body, which sometimes takes him over, gives him super strength and other abilities, and occasionally bites people's heads off. The last time Venom was seen on the big screen, though, was in a brief crossover with the MCU timeline. After the Venom, Let There Be Carnage mid-credits scene, in which Eddie and the symbiote were transported via the multiverse to the world of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, they appeared in Spider-Man, No Way Home's end credits tease. In that bonus scene, Eddie was sent back to his own universe, but not before leaving a piece of the symbiote in the MCU. The alternate version of Spider-Man, an arch-rival and occasional ally, may end up being a significant part of the MCU. Whether that will have any impact on Venom 3 is to be determined. For now, here is a breakdown of everything known about the Venom 3 movie. The latest update for Venom 3 was announced in November 2023, and saw the release date for the movie moved back 4 months to November 2024. This appears to be in order to reflect a revised production timeline due to the now concluded Hollywood strikes, as the news was revealed just as the SAG-AFTRA strikes came to a conclusion, allowing film teams to properly consider how much time they will need in order to make movies that were halted halfway through creation. Prior to this, in February 2023, following many months without any news on the status of the next Venom movie and almost a year since its announcement, actor Tom Hardy posted an exciting update about Venom 3 to his Instagram story. He revealed that the sequel was currently in pre-production, and also shared a throwback, deleted scene from a previous Venom movie as a teaser for what's to come. Venom 3 confirmed. Tom Hardy has always been open about how he was writing the story for Venom 3 in tandem with Venom, Let There Be Carnage being shot, but he was also clear that no third film would be coming if Venom, Let There Be Carnage didn't succeed. Then, in December 2021, Sony producer Amy Pascal tipped that Venom 3 was in the planning stages, but the studio's focus at the time was on Spider-Man No Way Home. Fortunately, for Hardy and Venom fans, Spider-Man, No Way Home and Venom, Let There Be Carnage were both massive hits. During the 2022 CinemaCon panel that Screen Rant attended, Sony finally confirmed that Venom 3 was part of its upcoming slate of films. Venom 3 release date. After a long period of uncertainty regarding its schedule, the Venom 3 release date has been moved to November 8, 2024, after being previously scheduled for July 11, 2024. This means Kraven the Hunter will release before it, and could well hint at a more connected Sony Spider-Verse for Venom 3 itself to capitalize on. This should also mark a 6-year window for the overall Venom trilogy, as the first movie released in 2018. As star, writer, and producer, Tom Hardy will of course be returning to his role as Eddie Brock in Venom 3. While her casting has not been announced yet, Michelle Williams has indicated her interest in returning to the film series. She portrays Eddie's ex-fiancée, Anne Weying, in Venom and Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Anne and Eddie remain friends despite the breakup, and she is one of the few people who knows Eddie's alter ego. She even briefly hosted the symbiote in the first 2 Venom movies, so there's always the possibility Venom will have a larger part to play in upcoming movies. Other returning cast members from the franchise could easily include Reed Scott, who plays Anne's fiancé, Dan, and Peggy Lou, who always needs a scene to steal as convenience store owner Mrs. Chen. The most curious, however, would be Stephen Graham. He portrays Detective Patrick Mulligan, who becomes the villain Toxin in the comics. At the end of Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Mulligan is shown to have absorbed part of the symbiote, hinting at him becoming an antagonist in the sequel. Venom 3 is also confirmed to welcome 2 new cast members, with Juno Temple and Chiwetel Ejiofor joining the franchise in what may be its final foray. The characters the pair will play have not yet been revealed, but it's still clear they will each be a welcome addition to the roster, given the positive reactions to both Juno Temple's performance as Keely Jones in Ted Lasso, and Chiwetel Ejiofor's experience in both serious movies like 12 Years a Slave, and superhero movies with his role as Baron Mordo in the MCU. Andy Serkis won't be directing Venom 3 despite his successful handling of Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Serkis is currently working on an animated adaptation of George Orwell's Animal Farm, something he's been working on for a long time, and he will be unable to do both. His replacement is Kelly Marcel, who wrote the first 2 Venom movies, and will be making her directorial debut. She certainly has a strong understanding of the character and the world to make sure Venom 3 stands on its own while still paying respect to the rest of the franchise. There have not been any story details released about Venom 3, but speculation about Venom's third outing has used Spider-Man: No Way Home and the comics as a jumping-off point. One note that has been made is that Venom 3 is described as the final chapter. Whatever happens in Venom 3 should tie up any remaining loose ends in the trilogy, specifically Eddie's relationship with Anne as well as his connection with the Venom symbiote that he never wanted in the first place. The plot of Venom the 3rd of May have been hinted at by the events in Spider-Man: No Way Home, which featured a number of villains from past Sony Spider-Man franchises, any one of which could be aligned with Venom's universe. Or, Green Goblin, Electro, or Dr. Octopus could have been sent to Eddie's world by mistake, a la Vulture in Morbius. There are a number of Marvel characters Hardy could fight in Venom 3, including the SSU's own Morbius and Kraven. The sequel could also introduce Prowler, Null, or Black Cat, as each is historically a rival of the symbiote in the comics. More recent teasers for Venom 3 suggest the movie's villain may go down a different line, though, as Tom Hardy shared an image on the set of the movie showing himself screaming at graffiti of a dog or wolf. Some have taken this to potentially mean Hardy's Eddie Brock will be going up against the Lobo Cartel, who are a group of werewolves in the Marvel comics, though rumors have also spread that Venom will be facing the Jury, who are a group of supersuit-clad vigilantes who band together to try and take the symbiote down. Venom 3 can easily tie back into Sony's Spider-Man universe. The expanding universe has already been teased in the Morbius mid-credits scene, which shows the MCU's Vulture, aka Adrian Toomes, Michael Keaton, transported to the SSU. The Vulture's suggestion that he and Morbius, Jared Leto, form a team is a clear nod towards the Sinister Six, a league of villains whom Spider-Man is often pitted against. There may be the chance these characters appear in Venom 3, and after Kraven the Hunter is introduced in his own movie, he could be another potential Sinister Six member to make a cameo appearance. If you are new to our channel, then like and subscribe.